Hey guys, Dan here. Some of you might know me as the hack on the forums. As you can see, it's raining and drizzling outside today. So the video itself is probably gonna be a little bit dark because I had to work inside the garage. Typically I like to work outside with the car on a jack, or in jack stands. But so for today, the video is actually gonna be all shot indoors. And so I apologize ahead that the video quality is gonna be quite bad. I don't know if you can see, but I installed the stage 2 splitter from JW Motoring. Purchased it earlier this week. They were able to deliver it fairly quickly. So it's actually a pretty easy install, all things considered. But I'm just gonna put together a real quick video for you guys to go over some of the little details that I use to make the install a little bit easier, and to also make it more OE-like. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks. I got this kit from JW Motoring, but in fact it's drop shipped from Extreme Online. So actually it saved me quite a bit on the sales tax because Extreme Online is based in California. So it saved me about 10% local sales tax to order from JW Motoring, which is, you know, a nice benefit. Not gonna lie. Now you could get a much more detailed installation instruction from Fire Ant on Corvette forums. In fact, I'll link the URL to his installation guide in the comment section below. He goes over in quite a bit of detail on how to install this kit, so I'm gonna gloss over some of the actual installation process. As you can see here, I'm removing all of the 7mm bolts, as well as drilling out the factory rivets on the stage 1 spoiler that came with the car. This is a Grand Sport, and it came from the dealership installed with the stage 1, or what they call poverty spoiler. So this is what I did. I put blue painter's tape over the factory spoiler to mark where the factory installed the rivets, as well as where the actual mounting bolts are on the poverty spoiler. Once the holes are drilled, you could remove the tape and put it on the new spoiler to find out exactly where you have to drill for the rivet holes, just to make sure that they all line up. I don't know if you noticed, but there was only 4 rivets on the poverty spoiler that came from the factory. I've laid the holes exactly where they should be drilled on the new spoiler, and on some of these mounting holes, they're actually off by maybe about 1/4 inch. So I ended up having to take the drill and re-drill some of these holes, or at least slot it a little bit so that they could fit better, and have some freedom of movement on the installation process itself. And as you can see here, post drilling, that the new rivet holes line up perfectly to where the rivet holes are on the factory spoiler. And then I added some double-sided 3M tape to make sure that the spoiler stays in place. The rest of the installation is just me cleaning up the underside of the bumper. As you can see, this is a relatively new C7 Corvette, so there wasn't really a lot of debris trapped between the spoilers. In fact, all I did was use some soapy water and wiped it down, and it was nice and clean. Just following Fire Ant's instruction on Corvette forum here. I'm hand tightening a couple of nuts right next to the fangs, and once it's done, I will remove the painter's tape that's holding the red double-sided tape down. And really, once you remove the red tape and you snug the remaining bolts, the spoiler should stay pretty much in place, and then you could start working on the rivets to make sure that it's nice and tight. Here you can see I'm drilling out the 3 or 4 remaining holes that wasn't drilled on the factory installation, because they only used 4 rivets rather than all 10 to secure the stage 1 spoiler to the bumper. So out of these 3 bolts here, only one was too short. So I had to get a longer bolt, and I'll show you guys where I got these longer bolt. And actually fits pretty well. It's a Phillips screw, actually, not a bolt. But it made the installation a little bit easier because that screw is maybe about 1/8 of an inch longer and was able to catch a couple of threads during the installation, making it a little bit easier to get the stage 3 extension on rather than having it flop around. That's the other stablemate, the blue BMW MZ4 Coupe 2006, one of 1,800 sold in the United States. Back there is the diesel, the mighty 335D, and the i3 across the street. This is pretty much actually the first time that the Corvette's gotten wet. So that's it. I hope somebody finds some good use out of the video. I hope some of the tips and tricks helps. You know, if you guys have any questions or comments, feel free. I would like to say hit the subscribe button like all the other bloggers and vloggers, but quite frankly don't, because I don't post that many videos anyway. You're never gonna get anything or entertainment value out of following my blog. So enjoy. Thanks. Bye.